It's time for Normalville. It's time for Normalville. It's time for Normalville. Gonna get a little crazy like you know we will.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 24th episode of the Abnormal Hour. I am your host, Alex Rennie, with my partner. Oh, there was a beep. Did you hear
Yeah, that was like whenever an email comes in, it goes.
Hey everybody, my name is Alex Rennie and I am the host. Oh God, that's not what we want to start with. Hey everyone, welcome to the 24th episode of the Abnormal Hour. I am your host, Alex Rennie, with my partner,
Frank Elderbrandt. Hey.
Hey Frank. Hey everyone, it's been a while. It's been a few months. We had vacation, life, COVID craziness, who knows, but we're here now. Here now and happy to be back and with you. So thank you for watching. So the very first thing that we do on our show is we go back, and this time we go way back in time to review our last whiteboard and cartoon. So hey everybody, this was our whiteboard from episode 23. It was an idea I had where I just thought, what if a dog became the CEO of a company? What would he want that company to do or be about, or what would be his, motivation behind what they do? And this was the idea we came up with.
Because dogs are all about dogs, right?
Dogs are all about dogs. So this was the whiteboard, and this was the final cartoon.
There we go. Wet
Lucky Automotive.
Yeah. Frisbees and balls, chew bones and treats, and poop bags.
Poop bags, frisbees. And I just love that there's humans, at the ready.
And the one lady has a scowl.
And now Frank knows this, and people who know me well know this, but this dog is actually modeled after our late dog, Lucky, who we also named the auto company after. My beautiful big dog, Lucky, he was 15 years old, and we had to put him to sleep right before the holidays in December. But he lived a very long and happy life, and to honor him, I made him the chief CEO, and we also named the company after him. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Top notch. I love this one. I just think it's really funny. Like they're gonna, if you're gonna vote in a CEO, a dog as a CEO, this is what he's gonna do.
That's right.
Right
What you get. Okay, welcome back, folks. Back to the present. And I think we're just going to go straight into our news stories. I think I'll start this.
Yep.
On the theme of dogs that we've been in, Queen Elizabeth has released her own brand of dog perfume.
I heard about this.
Yeah, it's called Happy Hounds Dog Cologne. I wonder if she came up with that.
I didn't realize she was the one who did it. I saw that there was someone was putting out a dog cologne. Had no idea it was the Queen.
Yeah, it's from what I gather, it's her idea for sure.
Okay.
So
I want the dogs to have their own cologne.
Dogs to have their own smelly.
A bit of a stink they have, but we're going to fix all that.
Yeah, nothing worse than a wet dog in the rain, that's for sure.
Oh man, if the Queen ever saw this, she would not be pleased.
So it sells for $9.99, right? Perfect price at the Sandringham House gift shop. And that's at their estate in Norfolk, right? So you go for tourist visit and you go to their gift shop, you can get this Happy Hounds dog cologne. So on the packaging, it
Stuff.
smells like coastal walks and has a rich, musky scent with citrus notes of bergamot. Now, what is bergamot, you say?
What is bergamot, Frank?
Okay, I will tell you. Glad you asked. So uses for citrus bergamot. So they put it in Earl Grey tea for a flavoring. It's they also use it for scenting perfumes. They use it for aromatherapy, and it's also good to reduce anxiety, blood sugar, cholesterol, and fatty deposits on your liver. This is a great product, bergamot oil. So the gift shop also includes, the gift box, shampoo, dog bones made from game that's on their premise from Sandringham, and a tweed toy. Of course, it's tweed, right?
A lot for $10. There you go. Right?
Yeah, it's a lot for $10. Comes in a paper bag with a royal seal.
For that by itself, I want to get it just right there.
Just for that. So the Queen has owned corgis and dorgies since she was 18 years old.
Yeah, well, that was our little baby corgi right there that we have. So,
and a dorgie is a dachshund corgi blend breed. So, but yeah, since she was 18, what is she? 99. She's up there.
She's up there.
Yeah. So a very long time. She's an expert on corgis. And now they smell nice.
Do we need to get you one?
Yeah.
She just jumped.
She's a happy hound, right? Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Anyhow, thank you for that, man.
And you have a news story as well?
I do. So Vion Cusick, 72, who is a Bosnian self-taught innovator, has built a rotating house seeking to please his wife, who had wished for a more diversified view of the family home. Quote, I got tired of her complaints and frequent refurbishing of our family house, and I said, I'll build you a rotating house so you can spin it as you wish. A house can make a full circle for 24 hours when it's at its lowest speed. The fastest spinning can make a full circle in 22 seconds, which I imagine would be pretty dizzying. I don't think you want to, The project took 6 years to finish, except for time off at a hospital stay due to a heart condition. Cusick said, I asked doctors to try to prolong my life for at least a year so I could finish the project because no one else would know how to complete it. And he built the house completely by himself. When asked what she thought of the house, his wife did not wish to comment.
What? This is the best ever. Wow.
That is a dedicated husband.
Yeah.
You want a spinning house, honey? I'll do this.
One thing that comes to mind for me is I hate when the bright sun is coming in and then I'm blinded, right? Now you can avoid that every day.
See, I admire what this man did. He had an idea, he went with it, but I don't know how hard it would be to just draw the curtains in that instance, Frank, or step outside and go look at take a little walk to the other side of the house,
Yeah. Put the nature channel on TV, big screen.
Exactly. But hey, man, at least I got to say that was pretty creative as far as.
Can you imagine if he goes to all that? It was like 6 years, and then she goes, meh.
I don't want to move.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today's news break, and this takes us to whiteboard number 1.
Okay, folks, let's start our whiteboard number 1 for today. And we had a previous idea that Alex sent, and then before we got too carried away, I'm like, oh, let's stop. This is our first whiteboard of the day. So Alex had the idea of a tire swing, caveman style. So it's, of course, a wheel that is made out of stone. And yeah, tied to the branch, and of course the whole tree gives way, stone on the ground.
Like it's a stone wheel, so the tree just cannot handle.
You know what comes to mind for me is a disappointed child because dad promised him a tire swing, right? And then he's like, what is that?
So we were thinking it could just be this with the tagline. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways it could go. Could go lots of different ways.
Yeah, little kid, like, what am I supposed to do with that, right?
And I think if you have the little kid, it would just be the picture without the cavemen talking, like saying it's good and clear, but we just see a disappointed kid looking at it. But you know what I mean? Like the kid's just like, what? Right? Just the wheel. It's, you know, it's not a tire, but it's like the big concrete wheel that they use to roll things with. It just, you know, takes the whole tree down with it, kind of thing.
Simple yet fun.
I really do like this.
Yeah.
That was easy.
That was easy. One of our fastest.
Right on, my friend. That was good. So this now leads us to our joke of the day.
Okay, I thought I would start our joke of the day segment with one of the lamest jokes I've ever heard in my life. My brother sends it to me and says, "Hey, what do you call the wife of a hippie?" Right away, my mind's racing, right?
No, what do you call the wife of a hippie?
He says, "Mississippi."
God.
Boo, boo, brother.
Which brother was this?
I better not shame him on that. Because he'll have to like quit his job, leave town, the whole works, right?
You have 3 or 4 brothers, right? Don't you?
Oh, I got 5.
5, yes, yeah.
So I could spare, you know, if he's gone, I got 4 others, so, you know, it'd be all right.
Hey man, I'm glad that your brother watches the show, so that's pretty cool. You know? Thank you, Hildebrandt brother, for the joke of the day. I appreciate that. Well, that was a stinker of a joke, but now we're going to lead into our next section, which is expert advice.
And now, expert advice from the expert.
So, Frank, share with us today's expert advice.
Well, today I thought I would speak about all these conspicuous egg cartons that are on the wall. And as you might know, that music is a passion hobby of mine, right? So this is my sound room as well. And a way to deaden the sound from being too loud outside these premises is to put egg cartons, and it diverts the sound waves, catches them in the little pockets, everything. The ceiling's covered, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't bounce off like it would off a regular wall. It actually gets diffused.
Also helps for if you're recording something, then there's no echo going on. You get a true representation of the sound that's going on. And, you know, I did make a prop so that if you wanted to see how this effect works, I will show you.
The Brad Pitt. And Frank's talking, we couldn't hear him because
and there, see how it works? It's just like cuts it right out. I'll try it again.
My God, I wonder if he can hear us. I don't think he can. That's pretty amazing.
There you go.
Wow, holy cow, man. I love that you put Brad Pitt on the front of your helmet, man. That is awesome. That's great. That's awesome, man. And I think that your soundproof cone of silence, I think would be a good idea if you were on your cell phone. Teenagers, if you're wanting to talk at night, you don't want your mom and dad knowing you're up late. You just put that
There you
on,
go.
and there you
Yeah,
go.
you can make your own. It's inexpensive, and
Well, thank you for that, Frank. Appreciate that. Very cool. This now takes us to whiteboard number 2.
okay, folks, time for whiteboard number 2. And we already have another prepared idea. Just, because we never like to let ideas go wasted. So as soon as we get one, it's a flurry of text. Hey, we got an idea, I've got an idea. So this one is going to be a medieval playground and all things such. So one of the most popular toys in the medieval times was a guillotine.
Right. And we're gonna have a girl that was gonna like pull it or something like that.
Yeah, she's like, and she's covering her mouth snickering, right? This is gonna be so funny. Other stuff there, right?
Like the Iron Maiden or something.
The Iron Maiden is the one I was thinking of, right? And maybe have a rack. 2 kids are playing with another kid and they're stretching them on the rack.
That's great, man.
There we go.
Get your head out of that guillotine. I think we have another winner, Frank.
Another winner. There we go.
That's
Medieval
awesome.
playground.
Very cool. Those were
There we
good.
are.
I mean, it was nice because we thought of it's been so long since we've done a podcast, and we had these ideas for a while. And I honestly think those are both winners. They're both really good.
Top notch. You bet.
I like them.
Okay, so that brings us to our next segment of Did You Know?
No. No.
Okay, so today Alex is going to provide our Did You Know? I'm sure this is going to be so enlightening.
It's going to be awesome.
Go.
So Frank, did you know that there are some names that are illegal in certain countries?
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to read now, like the legality behind it. It says a requested name may be denied if it is confusing, embarrassing to any other person, misleading or defrauding the public, or in general is determined to be offensive on any other grounds. Another caveat is that if it's deemed that the names are against the child's best interest, meaning they might get ridiculed or bullied growing up, they're going to refuse it. And numbers are also not allowed in the names. So we'll start with the US. See if you can guess just a couple of like odd names that may not be acceptable in the United States.
What would come to mind?
You know what? I'll start with a couple. Maybe you can guess it from there. So 2, right off the bat, you cannot name your child king or queen. Does that give you any sort of hints of what else there might be?
Okay. So, I'm reminded of when Prince changed his name to just a symbol, right? So I don't know how he got away with that.
I know, that's a strange one, right?
That was a strange one.
Well, interestingly, the @ symbol, apparently someone tried to name their child the @ symbol, not acceptable. But you cannot name your child Jesus Christ. You cannot name your child Santa Claus. You cannot name your child Adolf Hitler in the
Yeah,
US.
makes sense.
Yep, or Messiah. How about Canada? What do you think might be some illegal names in Canada?
I don't know.
There
You
are
name your-
none.
What's that?
Canada does not have any restrictions on what you could name your child.
So you can name your child maple syrup.
You can name your child maple syrup. So in France, these were recent ones that were rejected, where someone wanted to name their child Nutella, and strawberry was also denied. And then here's a list of different countries. These are just some funny names that obviously people had tried and people said no. In Mexico, you can't name your child RoboCop. So I can only assume some idiot tried to name their child this. In Mexico, it is illegal to name your child Circumcision.
Wow. I
I
do know someone that named, they have 2 kids, and they named each one after the music that was playing at time of conception.
Oh no. What were they?
Rhiannon. So the song Rhiannon and the other one was Santana.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wow.
And that's why they're named that.
In the United Kingdom, you can't name your child Cyanide.
Wow.
Monkey is no good in Denmark. Thor, you can't do that in Portugal. Someone in Malaysia tried to name their child 007.
Wow.
And I'm going to do 4 from New Zealand that are just, again, why would somebody have even thought of these? This is all New Zealand now. Someone tried to name their child Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii. Rejected.
Yeah. Wow.
Someone tried to name their child Anal.
Ay.
Sex Fruit. And this one's not nearly as bad. Chief Maximus. They didn't allow that one either.
No, that one, that's not too bad.
But I've saved the last 2 because these, to me, I find very confusing. In Saudi Arabia, you cannot name your daughter Linda.
So I'm guessing this is love that's been scorned, and the chief guy, whatever, is Saudi Arabia. Her name was Linda, so her name's stricken from the books for life.
Right. And equally as confusing, and this shocked me because this is Portugal, one of my favorite destination spots for vacation. Portugal, you cannot name your son Tom. It's a very common name.
Yeah, I'm thinking similar circumstances.
Or something in their history must have been so bad, like Adolf Hitler in the US. You can't name your kid Tom.
So Hitler's cousin was over there. His name was Tom.
Tom Hitler.
Tom Hitler. And the sister was Linda Hitler.
Well, with that, thank you guys very much for joining us today. Frank, thank you, as always, for being a part of this. This was really fun. And till next time, episode 25, everyone. Have a great day.
And now we're leaving. We gotta go. And now we're leaving. It's the end of our show. We had a good time. It's come to an end. We hope you had a good time. A good time, my friend. And now we're leaving. That's the end of our show. And now we're leaving. We gotta go.